Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 16th through the 31st, the longer readings for my Leos. Hello my lions and lionesses, how are you? I hope you're doing just wonderful. So, longer reading, 3 decks of cards. I'm using my Radleigh Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused each with Reiki energy, but this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. So a couple of things. Okay. Oh, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click on the little bell below. Couple of things. Now, we have our full moon energy, full moon on the 18th. The moon is going to be in Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign, so is Cancer and Pisces. And it's about fluidity and it's about emotions. Now the thing about Scorpio, though, Scorpio doesn't like liars. I'm not saying that all Scorpios don't lie, but I'm just going to say they don't like liars. And so, they want things, and they want things to be revealed. But they're the detectives. They will delve and they will dig until it comes out. Even if it's like something you go, so what was the big deal? Oh no, they will find it. They will find it if they think that it's there. Okay, so be aware. Now, full moon energy is of course like 3 days before, 3 days after, and 3 days after on the 21st, we come into Gemini season. So we leave Taurus, which is about the earth energy, and we go into air energy. Air energy is our thoughts. It's that Wi-Fi. It's that analytical type of energy. So it could be, that Scorpio thing could mess with our head a little bit. Remember, the earth is like 70, 80% water. Our bodies are 80, 90% water. The moon definitely, the phases of the moon definitely does affect the water. So just be aware of that. And, like I said, if you've got secrets, Scorpio moon, full moon, they wanna dig them out. Okay, so could be a little bit relationship issues. So just be aware. Now let's go on, and we're gonna cut, and we're gonna go with our first deck, the Angel Tarot cards, which will give us our general reading, our general message. Okay, I don't know. Are you okay? These actually. I pulled these, there were cards that were actually left on the table, so I don't know why that was there, but we will, not from another reading, but like when I went to cut the cards. So we have 4 cards, all face down. Let's see what we have to say about that. None of these cards are reversed. So first card is the 8 of water. We were just talking about the water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Oh, well, we've been talking about this. You know this. You want, your career is, if it hasn't already, if you don't have offers on the table, it's about to start. It's a start ascending. It's coming. It's coming. If you don't have offers on the table, it's because you're not sending your resumes out, because there are jobs out there that want you, Leo. They do. Now, the question is, though, do you want them? Because there's going to be, just because you take jobs doesn't mean that you're going to be in that job, okay, for a long period of time. This is all about, finding that wonderful place that's going to make you feel happy, okay? And that could actually be doing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. I don't know. Let's go see what this is about, though. But there are new, this is about leaving, this one is about leaving jobs and finding jobs and leaving jobs, okay? It's like, I don't want to be doing what I'm doing anymore, and I'm going to be moving on. Okay, let's go to this next. The Hermit, Archangel Raziel. So spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So again, we have 2 things about spiritual growth, and we have spiritual teaching. This is again a time that I'm going to recommend you connect with your divine higher power, guardian angel, spirit guides, whoever that is, the universe, whoever that is. Go out there in, the full moon is 3 days before, 3 days is when after. That's when I tell you to release, relinquish, and request. So release what does, what's holding you back, relinquish what doesn't serve you, and request stuff. It's okay. What the answer could still be no, but if you don't ask, It's definitely a no. So with this is about, this is, you want to leave wherever you're at, or you want something new, okay? You really have to do some contemplation about, for this piece, this period of your life, what's going to be the best for you. And that's okay. A lot of times people think, well, and I've been in positions where I know I'm supposed to be there, but not necessarily for me, but for the others. It's okay for you to think, what is going to be best for me? And that's what you really need to know to do. You need to know to go and try to do that. So that's through meditation, through prayer, through just reflection, through looking at stuff. This is where, we tend to go with the mind. I talk about the mind, the heart, the intuition, your spirit. But the mind, this is where we don't always want to just rely on the mind. Because the mind will tell you things, well, it looks good on paper. And I've had those things that look good on paper but weren't good for me, okay? So this is the thing about the mind. This is where we pull the heart and the intuition in on this. Because I'm feeling that there's going to be Leos that are going to be leaving their jobs. Or Leos that are going to be getting new jobs. But it's like, well, actually, the ones that leave their jobs, it's because you're going to get new jobs. But there are unemployed Leos that will be, this will be happening. This will be happening. Because I feel money's coming to you. Money's coming to you. Does it mean in these last 2 weeks? Maybe, maybe not. But it is coming. Something, it's like you're going to be finding your niche. And when you find your niche, it's going to be like so rewarding to you. Now, does that mean money? Yeah, that could. But I'm really feeling like, yeah, there's times. Moving on. You've really got to think about it, though. But I really feel that your decisions are pretty much made. But it's still good to make that, to reach. Okay? Okay, let's see what this next card says. The Four of Air. Again, we talk about air, Wi-Fi. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So again, we're talking about meditation. We're talking about, this one is about making decision. Just because you want to leave or you want to take does not mean it's the right move for you. But I'm not saying it's not either. It's that thing again about just kind of like chilling out a little bit, taking a step back and really thinking, what do I want to do? What do I want to be when I grow up? And that's kind of silly, but at the same time, it's true. Do I want to do this for the next 9 months, year, 5 years? Is this really what I want? Think about that. Really contemplate. So this is again, many of this is about, let me just say, yes, money, jobs, career, yes, that is coming. That if you aren't getting employed, it's like I said, you're not sending stuff out. Now, maybe there's other circumstances, and so I apologize but this isn't about whether you get another job or you leave your job for another job. This is whether or not you want to do that. Okay? So please know that. This isn't about whether or not that job's not there, because it is. It's whether you want to do that. Okay? So let's go with this last card. And here we have release, Archangel Azrael. So here we have release, Archangel energy. This is the end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So, the things, you're releasing things, you're letting go of things, you might be letting go what you thought you were supposed to be doing. You might be letting go of something that you thought was what, again, I don't want to say what you thought. It's different. It's was your responsibility. But it's like, this is a time releasing. And I'm feeling like there's many of you that you just feel like, like where you're at is soul sucking. It's sucking your soul out, and you want to leave that. I'm not going to say, I don't know your finances, so I can't tell you whether you should do that or not. I can tell you, though, that if you put some applications out there, you'll find something else. Now, will that be soul-sucking? I can't tell you that either. However, what will happen, though, is you can keep, whatever happens, you keep going and going into these others, you're going to find something. Now, was it going to be this 2 weeks? It could be, but probably it's going to be more so. This season of you finding who and what you're supposed to be doing is going to be longer than just these 2 weeks in May. And that's really what this is all about for you, Leos. It's finding who and what you're supposed to be doing. What's going to make you feel happy. Now, a lot of times it's money. That does make people feel happy. But for Leos, I think it's a little bit more than that. You don't want to feel exhausted. You don't want to feel used. And it's moving into that. It's finding that spot. Because I do feel career changes. So, I'm a nurse. So things change. And I'm a Leo too. So things change. Okay, let's go ahead. Can you give us clarification on this? Give us some clarification for our Leos, because we know that something's about to happen. We know that. We know it's going to happen. We know that the job is going to change. Tell us what else we don't. Tell us what we don't know. Okay, first card here. Okay, reversed. Reversed cards to me mean, hey, pay attention. This is powerful. Rejoice in celebration. So basically, okay, and this 3 is popping out at me too. Now that could be that because it's a divine joining, but it's also, to me, it's like maybe it's going to be the 23rd, maybe it's going to be the 30th, maybe it's 31st, something with the 3 in it. But there is going to be something, it's going to be like this release. There's going to be, again, I'm sorry, I'm being a little bit, so it's going to be a release. Something's, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Either this new job is coming in, or you're going to be leaving your job, and that's happening. It's just, again, how are you going to do it? How are you going to accept the new job? How are you going to leave that old job? Okay, but whatever it is, your decisions will actually make you happy. Okay, you'll be happy with your decision. Okay, how about that? And the people around you are going to be happy with it too. So let's go to the next. Yeah, this is something that happens. Trapped in fear. Trapped in fear. Here we go with that. That's why you want to make sure that you do that meditation, why you want to keep that spiritual connection, because, I have a saying that I say for myself: if you worry, why pray? If you pray, why worry? And to whoever that is to you. But it's scary to face that unknown. And even though it's what we want, even though, and again, this could be getting that new job or leaving that new job, to get a new job. It's still scary to us. Okay? Let's go on to this last card. Here we go. Reversed again. And here we are. Positive movement forward, though. So things will be moving forward. So your decision. See, I feel like you already know what you want to do right now. Now, this could also, and I'm thinking that this is more career, but this could also be about releasing a relationship too. This could, relationships could be work relationship. They could be personal relationships. They could be any type of relationship. So this could be you're releasing a relationship that no longer serves you, okay? That no longer makes you happy. Again, that could be work or interpersonal. So that's the interesting thing about life, isn't it? Okay, can you give us some advice? What advice can you give our Leos? What advice? I do feel take time, think about it, connect with your higher power, guardian angels, spirit guides, divine, whoever that is. Connect. So, meditate, ask for the right answers, the right directions. You don't have to have this all on your own shoulders, but is there going to be a job? Is there going to be, it's definitely about jobs. You know, many of you are going to have job changes, many of you, but the thing is, if you stay at your job, it's because you make that choice, okay? Even if you want to leave it, it's you want to make that choice. But could also be with relationships too. So let's see what we have here. The thing is, though, I go back to that positive moving forward. I go back to that release. There's a lot of things that say, that you're actually going to be happy with your decision. Whatever your decision is, you will be happy with it. Okay? So here we go here, inner voice. This is again, now this is something, this is like moon-like, okay? So again, do that thing when I'm asking with the moon. Again, I don't say to worship the moon. It's a divine creation. So basically it's that release, relinquish, and then request, okay? Listening to your inner voice. And how you're going to do that, again, meditation, being quiet, being still. And that's what you need to think about. So here it is. Listen to your inner voice. Here we go here. This is awareness. This is knowing. I feel that many of you already know what you want to do. I feel already that you're just kind of like stuck and you're waiting. But this is somebody that, when I look at this picture, this person is kind of in agony as they're being held wherever they're held. And this could be, again, this could be work, or this could be a relationship too. So it's like, I can't take this anymore. And then when the person rips whatever is keeping them, keeping that veil, there's a sense of peace in that person. There's also some childlike wonder in that person. It's being aware that I don't have to be held prisoner. Okay? So let's go ahead and see this last card, past lives. Now this is very interesting with this one, past lives. This could be your past lives that you've already done here. It's like you may have had many, many careers, but this could also be kind of a karmic type of circle. So this could be that, this could be that thing, what goes around comes around. This could be that, that you might have been paying for something and now it's time for your reward. It could be all of that. I'm not necessarily sure that I'm buying into that per se for this reading, but this could also be, just be aware of, again too, if you look up here, there's the moon there too. So I think that there is something with this moon going on. So this is, this could, like I said, this could be all the things that you have done, all of your your strengths and your weaknesses. I don't know if there is reincarnation. There's a lot of things on YouTube that says, wow, there probably is, but I don't know that. I just know that this is the only Debbie that will live in this body and this life. So, the thing is, even whether there be past lives or not, like I said, I'm the only Debbie in this body. I want to be happy in this life. I want to do what makes me happy in this life. Now, is this, like I said, this could be very much a karmic type of thing happening. However, I am kind of, one of the things that I was reading, and I'm going to post this, not this week, I think I mentioned, not today, so when you're watching this, probably not, but I'll post it on my Facebook page. This was talking about how for Leos, Leos, there was other signs too, that if you have been feeling kind of like unstable or stuck in the last 7 years, like just things weren't working out for you the way, no matter how hard you tried, that things were actually opening up now, and they were just actually going to stabilize for you. I really, I could understand, and I really did resonate with that article, so I will post it on my Facebook. So with the past lives, is this a karmic circle? Well, if it is karmic, then you know what? I think that we have put in our time and that we are now due for some good stuff, okay? We are now due, my Leos, all of us, for some good energy to come to us. So, as always, my Leos, know that you are loved. and be blessed. Bye-bye.